Something strange in the neighborhood. Hey everybody, it's KJ from Metro Hobbies Toys and Games. How you doing? We're back with the Ecto One, and I've installed Light My Bricks. So I have just installed the Light My Bricks lighting kit for the Ecto One, and Light My Bricks have actually done two versions. They've done a version that includes the remote control and a version that doesn't. I highly recommend that we go for the one that includes the remote control. So I'm just going to power that up for you. I'm going to use my classic USB power pack from Light My Bricks. There's an infrared system for this one. The infrared is just hidden along the side. You can't even see it. I don't even think I can show you on the camera, but it is just hidden under the door. I'm going to turn it on, okay? And on top of the fact that I can turn the lights on from a distance, obviously I could get further away than this, I've also got sound. This is obviously the siren. All the parts are still functional with the lights in it, which is good. With the remote control, there's got a speaker on the bottom. They've actually given you a Lego piece to lock that in, and rather than putting in the adhesive squares there. I would love to hear, and I haven't done it yet, but I'd love to hear the actual sound of the engine of a 1959 Cadillac. I think that would be quite special. It's a 128 megabyte micro SD card that goes into that sound card. And so you can install other tracks onto it. So on the remote control, you just can change the track. I can change that back. That's going to go back to the siren. Goes to the next track. So it's fairly simple for you to be able to install whatever sounds you want. If you want the sound of the Cadillac, you can put that in there. So much going on in this set. There are a lot of lights which you can probably see even just by having it sitting here in front of me. They've actually managed to light up the headlights. So you've got the yellow here in the barrels. They've used a normal light here. They've got some like flickering at the front. The tail lights, beautifully done. They've also got the little combination of a red and the blue, so it gives you a nice little purple effect. And on top of that, you've also got the remote trap, okay? And then obviously you've got the sirens at the top. They are sequentially rotating out. I think that's really special. I think it's gonna pop up in a number of different lighting sets. And the fact that it's all still functional is just impressive. Is because of so many connecting cables and so many wires and so many lights, the biggest challenge with this is hiding the wires. Light My Bricks did include Lego pieces for you to actually tidy those away. So they've actually given the most simple instructions for hiding them. But if you've got a little bit of experience with Light My Bricks, you can actually probably go a little bit further with how you're hiding them. You just need to be careful with the wires that you're not breaking them, because you still want them to have connection. And I've actually gone to the trouble, because I like the engine. I don't want to have to remove the air filter. I don't want to remove the carburetor. And so I've gone to the trouble of hiding those wires so I can still admire the engine of the 1959 Cadillac. We're actually selling the lighting kit, both versions, if you want the remote control or you don't want the remote control. We're also selling the Ecto One, so probably important to get the Ecto One before you get the light kit. The light kit's designed to be installed after you've built it. So enjoy the build of your Lego, then install the light kit in afterwards, and then sit back and watch it, because wow. All the descriptions are going to be, all the links are going to be in the description, of course. And if you enjoyed what you see here today, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, you know who to call.